Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to use RayCast in Godot Game Engine. So let's get started. Now I'm going to show it from the very start, like how to create my tiles, and on that tiles we'll place a character body 2D, and with the help of RayCast we can move it from one side to another screen without falling off from the tile maps. So yeah, sorry about that. It's going to be a I want to give a full detail about this because I think a lot of beginners watch this video, and if I directly jump it at the very concept of RayCast2d, they will not understand anything. So yeah, let's get started. So first I'll just create a 2D scene over here. I'll just name it as game. You can name it whatever you feel like. I'll do Command S to save. I'll save it over here. I'll also run this so that it selects it as my current scene. Okay, once that is done, just click on this plus button, search for tile map, and here you will get this tile map layer. Do not use tile map, that is deprecated. Use tile map layer. I'll click on this. Then we need to click on tile set, select new tile set, click on this new tile set as well, and from the bottom we'll have to select new tile set, and we have to drag and drop our terrain. So I have already added one sprite sheet for this. So yeah, I'll just click on save. And it will create this particular part. Now what I'll do is I'll just go to project settings. I'll search for 2D physics, come over here, and here I'll just name it as platforms. Okay, I'll close this. Then here I will just go to physics layer, click on add element, and over here we'll turn off this particular part. Okay, then we'll go to paint, select property editor, click on physics layer 0. Now it depends on you which tile maps you want to use. I want to keep things simple, so I'll just select this and this. So it has added this physics part to this particular tile map, so that once our character body lands on this particular tile map, it can actually land on a proper tile map and doesn't pass through it. Okay, so now I can just go to tile map, and I can just select this paint tool. I can just select the one which I have given collision, and here you can see I can just make it like this. Okay, so I'll just zoom it a bit. So these are very small, so what I'll do is I'll just add a camera over here, and here I'll just move the camera a little. So here is our camera. I'll select the move tool, and I'll move it on our tile map over here. Then I'll just change the zoom size to 3. Now if I try to run it, you should see your tile map, so something like this. Okay, it's fine. All right, so this part is done. Then we need to take a character body. So I'll just create a new scene, click on this plus button. I'll just search for character body 2D. Inside that we'll first take collision shape as well. Okay, and then I'll also take an animated sprite. Okay, and what else I want? Maybe you can take an area 2D as well, and inside that take a collision shape, but I'm not going to do that because we don't really have a other kind of a enemy or something like that. So collision doesn't really make sense in my case, but in your case you should add that as well. That's what I will say. And inside in character body, select your character body, go to collision, and here I think you will have to turn this off and make sure this is turned on. Okay, then what else? We can add a visible on screen notifier as well, but again I'm not going to go through that. Okay, then we can just click on animated sprite 2D, click on animation, click on this new sprite frames, click on new sprite frames. Here click on this particular button over here, select your character body 2D. So I have this sprite sheet. I'll click on open. Now here you can see I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 elements. So here on horizontal side, so I'll just make 10 on horizontal, and for vertical it is only 1, so I'll just make it as 1. So here you can see now it has properly cut each and every item in its own square box. So So you just have to click on select all, and here you should see something like this properly, and just click on add 10 frames. Now here just make sure you enable this autoplay as well as this loop, so that we don't have to write code for it. And if I just show it to you, I'll just click on this play. Here you can see it has started playing this, but it is very slow. I'll just increase the speed. Maybe I'll just change it to 15, and here you can see now it is pretty fast. So yeah, that's what I want. Now let's go to collision shape, and here you can just add a capsule shape, and I'll just go to transform. I'll just rotate it by 90 degree, the capsule shape, otherwise you won't be able to give it some proper capsule shape. And now what I can do is I can just move this animated sprite to behind, then I can just click on this particular part. I'll have to click on collision shape, right? I'll have to select this, make sure you select this, okay, and you can move it like this. Yeah, something around this is fine, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so something like this, and I'll just move it over here. Okay, I'll command S to save this as well. Okay, I think that should be it. Now we'll attach a script to this, so I'll just attach one script to this. Click on attach. Now I don't want all this code, so what I'll do is I'll just remove all this code, unnecessary code. Command S to save. I'll come back to our game. I'll go to 2D, and here I'll just add our character body 2D, and here it is at the top. I don't want it at the top. I'll just move it where our camera is. I won't keep it on the tile map. It will automatically come on the tile map. We add some gravity and force as well to this via our script. Command S to save. I'll come back to character body 2D. I'll go to our script. Now here I'll just copy paste some code, and then I'll come back and explain it to you. I forgot to add the raycast, so first let's just add the raycast. So again I'll click on this plus button. I'll add this raycast. Where is it? RayCast2d. Okay, and we don't so typically you should have as less raycast in your game as possible, because they like cause a lot of performance issues, but we require them as well. So here what I can do is I just change the y value to maybe around 20. You don't require this big of a y value. Again, it changes game to game, but I require only 20, and here I'll just move it at the start. Okay, I'll just make it something like this. I'll command S to save, then I'll go back to script, and I'll copy some code, the code for it. So here you can see first we are getting hold of this fall y direction. Then here you don't really require this points and speed. I mean, you don't require this point, sorry. These points are basically for killing an enemy. So basically we are creating an enemy. This snail is an enemy, it's not the main player, but anyways. Then this is the speed, and here we get hold of our animated sprite 2D as well as RayCast2d. Then here I have applied some gravity as well. Then in physics process we just change the velocity y as well as velocity x. Then we just do move and slide as well as flip me, and inside I'll come back to flip me, and here is die as well. So again, but I don't so in case if you have written an area 2D with a collision shape, but we don't have that, so we can completely remove this. I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, so here we have this flip me. So when the snail wants to flip, whenever the tile comes to an end, right? So here we see that if it is on wall, true, and raycast 2D is colliding is false, then we immediately want to flip the direction of our sprite. So if it is going to the right, it should go to the left, but we also want to flip the position of our raycast. So currently if you saw, it is on the left side, right? But as soon as it sees the like the corner of like where the tile map ends, we are flipping the direction of our snail, but we also need to flip the direction of our raycast. So hopefully this runs. Let's try. Okay, here you can see it has ran, and here you can see it is working as well. So if you notice, I think there was a bug. I'm not really sure. I was quickly in the air itself it jumps direction. I'm not sure why. If you know, do let me know. But here you can see raycast is working. Our snail is not falling off from the tile. It is like changing direction as soon as it reaches the end of it. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.